How's every Hi, hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for chiming in to House of Truth. I am Azaria, the Black Lotus Flower Oracle. I pray that everybody's okay, keeping safe, staying protected. It's vital you keep up on your prayers and or meditations to build your own personal relationship with the Most High, and having faith is the number one key. This is a triggering message. We really need to be implementing protection on our families, on our children, over our lives, needing to be praying, asking for it, doing what your rituals, protection rituals, whatever the case may be, whatever it takes. I woke up this morning, right? I woke up in like this weird energy, okay? I don't want to get too graphic, you know? Yeah. But I say needing protection because of the fact how people are involving themselves, are getting involved in corrupt spiritual practices. It is what it is, okay? Somebody is being sexually abused through voodoo dolls. Yeah, I'm getting ready to clear some of these energies. Calling in love, peace, and light. Calling in protection. Protect my spiritual spaces and the spaces in between. Nothing should be here other than what I have summoned. Calling in protection, sending out love, sending out peace, sending out light. But it's about the perversions, these perversions being perverted, okay? So what I'm doing is calling, yeah, that's what I heard this morning when I woke up, being sexually abused. Like somebody could be making voodoo dolls out of you, okay? This could be like a summonings call trying to get you to come towards them. Take it as it resonates. They could have put your picture on a doll, okay? Got to hold to some items of yours in order to put on this doll, okay? Being sexually abused through a voodoo doll. Okay, so I'm calling in this energies. Being sexually abused through voodoo dolls. Look at here. Sacred revolution in reverse. Sacred is something pertaining to spiritual, something godly. Okay? It's sacred. And if you want to get technical with some shit, I will get technical. Okay? Let's move on here. Connected with God, or the gods, are dictated to a religious purpose, and so deserving veneration, sacred rites, holy, hallowed, like hallowed be thy name, blessed Blessed, B-L-E-S-T. Okay. So the opposite of sacred is cursed. Unconsecrated. Unconsecrated. Okay. Unconsecrated. Okay. Being sexually abused through voodoo dolls. And I feel like this could have been a group of people that's doing this. This could have even been like some type of coven. Sexually abused through voodoo dolls. Being sexually abused through voodoo dolls. That's like spiritual rape. Higher will. Being sexually abused through voodoo dolls. Like I said, they could have used your picture, put your name, picture, your name, items, attached it to this doll. Sexually abused, being sexually abused through a voodoo doll. I have being sexually abused through a voodoo doll. Sexually abused through a voodoo doll. This person was doing disgusting things with this doll. And it's almost like, I heard the word earlier. We have blessings. Doing perverted acts to transform and to receive blessings here. We have sacred revolution, but it came out in reverse. Okay, it was sacred. It's something that is unconsecrated here. Okay, sacred revolution. This is about fighting, spiritual. Okay, revolution. A revolution is like fighting, standing up, fighting. But something is cursed here. Something is being cursed. Someone's cursed. Their actions are cursed with sacred revolution in reverse. And that's because someone has operates or acts or operates out of a higher will here. I felt that shit. Taurus, I have in transformation. Okay. Clear. Someone is abusing someone sexually through voodoo dolls. Sexual abuse using voodoo dolls. Sexual abuse using voodoo dolls. Holy Spirit, calling in the energy using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone. Karma. Because of the fact that someone is, there's an unsacred action here. Got karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in a current life. This is someone from a past life that could be doing this to you. We have the web here. Tangle webs we weave is what I'm seeing. Okay. Cursed action. And it could be that someone is cursed because of the fact that they didn't stand up for something here. And instead they operated out of this. They put curses on themselves, or someone was trying to put curses on you, but they are reaping their own karma here. Okay. You operate out of the higher will. Okay. With all that blue, there was some type of communication. You are the diamond. Blue star sapphire, that is your, could be your stone. Take it as a resonate. Number 2, making choices and decisions to end some type of cycle here, working along with the ascended master El Moria. Okay. Yeah. There's communication. There's communication here. being sexually abused, someone using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone. Someone's using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone. Higher will, okay? Choice and decisions to end a cycle here. Someone, okay, take it like this too. Someone could have someone make themselves up like you and sexually abuse this individual. That's what I just heard. If not an actual doll, they have this person make themselves up like you in order and yeah, Lord have mercy. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. But you were told spiritually higher will, when it comes to this higher will, to make the choice and decisions to bring something to an end with the number 0. True offering, letting go of communication. Their crows are in the picture. You probably were look here on my side. I know that everything has a positive aspect to it, but when it comes to crows, I have experienced nothing but, for me, I have experienced nothing but chaos, you know, negativity dealing with crows. Okay. So you were talking to someone, conversing with someone. I heard communing. What? This is, oh, Lord have mercy. Letting go, true offering here. You had to let something go. Okay. I'm calling in the energy of using voodoo dolls in order to sexually abuse someone. Using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone. Using voodoo dolls. We got I have. Yeah, you've unlocked who you are. You've unlocked your DNA here. So you have a spiritual connection here, new beginning, things coming together with the number 4. Okay, you've unlocked your DNA. Okay. Yeah, because you will operate out of a higher will. Using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone. Using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone. Transformation, compassion in reverse. Very uncompassionate, but they're using someone's energy in order to bring about balance to themselves. And this is due to sexual energy. Compassion in reverse. There's a lack of compassion here. Emotions. Okay. It's causing transformation, or someone is doing these types of tactics in order to bring balance to themselves. Somebody could want to be with you so bad and feel like they have missed out on opportunity, that they could be the person that they're with could be or not causing, but coaxing or making them dress up and look like you before sexual intercourse. Okay. And they're doing everything to this person. And this person is allowing it. Using voodoo dolls here to sexually assault someone. Using voodoo dolls to sexually assault someone. Using voodoo dolls to sexually assault someone. Blessings, grand trine, things coming together in harmony, but somebody don't trust a new beginning. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So when it comes to this, a blessing, someone does not trust a new beginning here. Okay. Someone could have gotten in a new connection after dealing with you and realizing that they've missed out on the opportunity here. Okay, and it could be that you don't trust a new beginning here. Take it as a resonate. But with this blue trine, if you notice, there's dark energy. And there's some type of communication. This is feminine energy with the triangle. You're also receiving some type of download too as well. So what we're getting ready to do is use this tarot deck here. Yeah, they're getting ready to suffer some type of karma for their actions. Clear. So we're going to clarify. The first card we're going to clarify is Sacred Revolution in reverse. Clarify sacred revolution in reverse. We're going to clarify it, but I'm going to use the same question using voodoo dolls to sexually harm someone. Using voodoo, and that what they're doing, if they're using someone else, using an actual body, and they have them look like you or fix themselves up like you, and they're doing this person any type of way sexually, they're thinking about you in the middle of all of this madness. Okay. Sacred revolution in reverse. Okay. So their actions here, this unsacred actions here, using voodoo dolls to sexually harm someone else, using judgment. They're getting ready to receive some type of spiritual judgment for these actions here. Okay. What it looks like, the horn being blown, and we are like God's children. Okay. It almost looks like they're begging for forgiveness. Okay. That's how I see it. They're getting ready to face some type of judgment. And then it's seizing the opportunity, letting go of regret, end of stagnation, motivation here. Yeah, I told you that somebody does like some type of sick spiritual, yeah, they do some type of sick act here, demonic act, in order to receive this culmination. And but they're going to be receive some type of judgment in regards of it here. End of stagnation, motivation, enthused here. But if you notice, it falls right up under sacred revolution. And they do it to gain some type of fortune here. So they're like playing within your energy in order to keep their family together. And I think I did a reading on that. I forgot where it was. I'm on a few apps here, but it was speaking about how someone does certain things to you in order to keep their family together, or they involve you in bring you up in arguments with their wife or their husband or family members in order to keep the family happy, because the number one goal here is because everyone has some type of vendetta or some type of anger against the collective here, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. But they do it, this sacred revolution here. You know, like I said, sacred is something's unsacred. It means that it's cursed or unconsecrated here. Okay. So what I'm getting ready to do, ask the same question. I'm getting ready to, okay, karma. There's nothing from the past life that can't be addressed in the current one. So this could be a past life partner. Take it as it resonates. You could be an earth angel with temperance here. Take it as it resonates. But somebody's getting ready to face some type of karma here due to the tangled webs that one is weaving. Okay. The world card. Okay. Something is getting ready to come to an end here. If you've been experiencing any type of when it comes to your body and you're noticing certain things, especially in your lower regions, right, that something ain't right, something don't feel right, especially if you're a woman, your chest, things don't feel right internally down there in where your private parts are at. Just, look at here. Okay. So what I'm getting ready to do, once again, I'm getting ready to ask the same question with higher will. You work or operate out of the higher will. Out of a higher will, there was some type of communication that came in regards of some dark energies that were around you. With the blue, that's communication. You were told spiritually to leave something or someone alone. With the number 2, choice and decisions to bring something to an end. Okay, take it as it resonates. Okay, once again, using voodoo dolls. I need the energy of using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone, sexually hurt someone, sexually molest someone, using voodoo dolls to sexually harm someone else. Okay. The higher will. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. This person thinks about you because they feel like they've missed out on the opportunity here. Things have come pretty much, it's like out of their depth, they out of control, feeling left behind, rude, tactful, hurtful. And this is a King of Wands here in the upright. But this King of Wands is coming out as a Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Mental activity in reverse. Okay. What I feel with this King of Wands, they're very handsome, whether this be male or female, very handsome, energetic, okay, experienced, optimistic, very optimistic. This King of Wands could have more than one lover too. That's what I'm seeing. When I hear the King of Wands in this type of reading, I hear like someone who is, and it is big, like literally big dick energy. Okay. So because of the fact that you operate out of this higher will, they missed out on an opportunity here. Okay. Due to the fact that you cut back, they could, like I said, could have been used in making their women or supply dress look like you. I don't know. Take it as it resonate. Sleeping with them, but causing sexual abuse at the same time because this person is upset. Okay. Using voodoo dolls to, where is it? Oh, true offering. This is about letting go of communication. Using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone here. So having to let go of communication. True offering takes what it can be. Unbearable cross returns it to love. Using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse someone. Holy Spirit, needing the energy. Light at the end of the tunnel. This is because of the fact that you operate. So you could have been going through some shit at night. A cycle is getting ready to come to an end. You could feel like someone's on top of you, or, feel like something's, in between your legs, or, even weird backside feelings, if you know what I mean. I don't know, tingles here and there on parts of your lower regions of your body here. Okay. You got the light at the end of the tunnel. Remember, this person's sitting in bed, going through nightmares, can't sleep, but letting go. Now you're letting go of the negativity and stress here. You could have been having or feeling some type of stress here or negative feelings here while you're sleeping during, you wake up in the middle of the night, things don't seem right. I know I'm not the only one, but it could have been giving you anxiety, stressing you out a little bit here, burdens, overwhelmed, breaking point, inability to cope, face life, mental anguish, guilt, regret, or remorse. But you're letting go of negative communication. Could have been arguments, things of this nature, or negative communication in regards of yourself, negative communication in regards of you dealing with someone who showed lack of compassion. So you take it as it resonate. Using voodoo dolls, Holy Spirit, to sexually abuse someone. Like I said, that's like spiritual rape. Using voodoo dolls to spiritually rape someone. Your DNA has been unlocked here. Using voodoo dolls to sexually. The Page of Pentacles, bad news. Earthly matters, lack of goals, lack of common sense, irresponsible with investments. So someone, Page of Pentacles in reverse, not being able to communicate or start a new beginning due to the fact that someone has unlocked their DNA here. Okay. It's like you know who you are now. Okay. You know the type of connections that you have spiritually. Okay. I have with Taurus. Okay. Using voodoo dolls or whatever the case may be, to sexually abuse the collective. Using voodoo dolls to sexually abuse the collective. The World card, lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burdens, lack of completion. So there's something that's not, hasn't come to an end. Someone feels like they have the strength and the power, okay, with I have, to keep some shit going here with the World card in reverse, even though that there was a lack of success, or they have a lack of success, stagnation, okay, lack of achievement, disappointed. Then I magician in the reverse. This is someone who is manipulating energies here, trickery, wasted talent, illusions, deceptions, and they could been causing or coaxing their person into maybe looking or sounding or dressing or acting like you, like I said, in order to manipulate energies here. Okay, it's like a come hither type of thing, right? Trying to draw you towards them, using your energy on using your energy on other people, or coaxing other people to or supply. Okay, coax and supply to use your energy in order to get you to come towards them. Okay, using voodoo dolls to abuse someone else sexually. Don't want to be left out in the cold. Improvement in financial luck. I said they were using to your energy to receive blessings here. They don't want to be in poverty. So they feel like if they could have intercourse with you or be with you sexually or intimately, it would change something. Uh, I don't know, like it, about, I don't know, like you a lucky charm or something. I don't know. Blessings, grand trine, things coming together in harmony, but they're using your energy to do it out of manipulation. Okay, but there's something dark around this blessing here. Okay, and this is female energy with the triangle here. You could also be receiving spiritual messages, okay? Using voodoo dolls to harm someone sexually, Holy Spirit. The Fool. You a fool if you think you're going to receive blessings for this type of action here. Taking leaps of faith, fresh start, freedom, adventure, travel, innocence, okay? Using voodoo dolls to sexually harm someone else. Compassion, lack in reverse, defeating others with this type of energy here. Okay, defeat, surrender, change, walking away, self-sacrifice, self-sabotaging type of behavior because of their behavior, because their behavior is underhanded. Deception came out twice. Lack of communication, that came out twice with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Aggression, bullying, intimidation, lack of compassion, which is causing this transformation here. Balance is bringing balance. Someone is using voodoo dolls to cause someone sexual harm. Using voodoo dolls to cause someone else the collective sexual harm, Holy Spirit. Using voodoo dolls to cause the collective sexual harm. Arguments, fighting when it comes to this transformation, conflicts. Clarify conflict, fighting, arguments, disagreements, struggle, opposition, battles, aggression. Aggression came out twice. Temper, clashing, personality, egos. Hangman, this is being suspended. Yeah. So, and that's the backlash. Someone's doing this and you thinking that this energy is going to cause a transformation, and it is. It's transformed into fights and arguments, and someone thought that they were going to receive blessings behind this. Okay. Clarify compassion in reverse. Clarify compassion in reverse. The Sun card, finding happiness and joy, success, but it's causing arguments, discord. Clarify compassion in reverse. Success. Clarify compassion in reverse. Compassion in reverse is clarified with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Freedom. hopeful, empowered, healing, using other people's energies to heal. But it's causing conflicts. The Chariot. So somebody can heal and move forward, doing some introspection and reflection. Clarify conflicts. Clarify conflicts. Clarify conflicts. Working hard to cause conflicts. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's working hard to cause conflicts, which will bring them some type of happiness. Clarify defeat, Holy Spirit. Clarify defeated. Going back and forth, juggling. With whoever this is me. Self-sabotage behavior, underhanded behavior, deception, lack of communication. Once again. Aggression, once again. Bullying, once again. Intimidation, once again. Feeling defeated. Going back and forth. Someone feels defeated because of the fact that they're going back and forth here. But they're using someone's energy to propel them in life. That's not just about moving forward out of something. Someone's using someone else's energy to propel them in life. And it's causing some type of balance for them, but it's causing chaos for other people. And that's because the way they're going about it with the Magician in reverse. Clarify the Magician in reverse. Someone is manipulating, deception, trickery. Clarify the Magician in reverse. Pentacles. King of Pentacles in reverse. Routine in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles not moving forward here. Yeah, because it's like wanting, because Nine of Pentacles in the upright is about being patient, practical, loyal, responsible. But in reverse, this is impatience. Somebody does not want to put in work, but they're wanting to use the energy of someone else in order to gain some type of stability within their life. The Knight of Pentacles, clarified with the Magician. And then the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this could be a couple here. This could be a couple who, you got the woman who dresses herself up like the collective, or the man who dresses himself up like the collective. And they perform sexual abuse on each other. But it's abusive. Clarify karma. Karma, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ungrounded, overly ambitious, social climber, mean-spirited, sociopath, jealous. Clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse. 3311 on the timer. Clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse. Pushy, demanding, self-righteous, fulfillment. Somebody's using and siphoning someone else's energy. Either they're using a doll, okay, and bringing that motherfucker to the bedroom, or someone is trying to put on your suit, your persona, your skin. Look at here. Kind of shit is that? Things are turning in their favor here, seizing opportunities. Okay, but somebody is getting ready to face some type of judgment. Clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Disappointment, vanity. Cheating, revoked offers. There's going to be some type of judgment due to the fact, judgment, revoked offers, disappointment, vain. You did whatever they did it in vain. Losing options with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Clarity, disarray, responsibility, distractions. Okay, the Seven of Cups. Receiving clarity that things are in disarray due to their actions with the Two of Swords in reverse. Causing indecisions, delays, mental turmoil, confusion, torn, blocked off from these blessings that you were using here through someone else's sexual energy here is what I'm seeing. Okay. You could be a king of wands who has unlocked their DNA. You could be dealing with a woman who has done this, or a man. Take it as a resonate. Clarify unlocked DNA. Clarify unlocked DNA. Clarify unlocked DNA. Wow. The King of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Getting over regret. You could be with someone and it could be affecting your household too. The Page of Cups. That's messages. New emotional. It's an emotional new beginning here. Someone regrets even communicating with someone. Clarify this Page of Cups. Someone could be young or just immature. Take it as a resonate, but there's some type of message here. Someone could be having dreams, okay, with the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody regret talking here. So it's like someone's being restricted, limitations, delays, frustrated, okay, and then you got the Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're very frustrated with the Four of Pentacles in reverse because someone's letting go. Clarify this Four of Pentacles. They were finding fulfillment. This could have been a couple. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Somebody trying to look like you, collective. Dress a doll up like you. The Death in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse is clarified with Death in reverse. Inability to move forward, fear of beginnings, repeating negative patterns. There's a lack of learning. The High Priestess. I know I wasn't tripping, dude. I know. I'm like, what the hell is this? Yeah, and somebody's gonna have to. They're gonna face karma for this. These types of actions, playing in people's sexual energies in order to gain financial, to bring about financial gain. Clarify karma. Clarify karma. Clarify karma, Holy Spirit. Two of Pentacles. Juggling. There's nothing from the past life that can't be. Keep going back to it. You keep juggling, going back. Repeated cycles. Clarify karma. These people are going to find justice at their door. Karma. They doing shit to maintain a happy community. But it's the devil. They getting ready to get in trouble. Clarify judgment. I know I was not tripping. Clarify judgment. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Clarify judgment. Y'all some sick motherfuckers out here. Yeah, you're being judged. You're getting ready to face judgment. Okay, returning to one's roots. This is like having to start all over, ground zero. This could even mean having to move back home with mama or daddy or sister or brother. Clarify judgment. Clarify judgment. Having to pull yourself together, having to escape ruin. Learning from past hardships and hope that you learn, because it almost looks like someone's not learning. With the 4-1, there's devil activity within a community, a home, group. I don't know. I know I wasn't tripping. The feeling I woke up with this morning. Clarify the devil. I'm about to get out of this. Clarify the devil. Clarify the devil. I'm like Constantine. I'm supposed to check into this shit. I ain't supposed to have no fear over it. The devil, a King of Cups in reverse, emotionally immature male, overly emotional, overwhelmed, very anxious. Now remember, we got that card, not being able to sleep at night too as well. You know, this is like transference of energies too as well, what I'm feeling. Okay? Yeah, but they're trying to, whoever this is trying to escape ruin now, trying to pull themselves together as if they're learning from their mistakes. Brokenhearted, pain, escaping ruin. You're not going to escape anything. Pain, heartache, unhappiness, upheaval, grief, sorrow, upset, disorder, confusion. But pain, that's your judgment for doing these types of practices. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Justice. Justice is going to be served. Karmic, it's this karmic justice, consequences, legal disputes. Somebody could end up going to court. I don't know how far this went to get someone else to miss out on their blessings with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Clarify justice, and I gotta go 40:42 on the timer. Clarify justice. Clarify justice. Clarify justice, Holy Spirit. Justice is clarified. The wounded warrior. Somebody been through a lot. An ongoing battle. Fatigued, drained. Having to persevere. Stand up for what you believe in. Learning from past failures. Gathering strength. Yeah, somebody's been through a lot spiritually, and my heart goes out to you. To the point I'm picking up on the energies here. Okay, someone could be burdens at the. Somebody's going to be very burdened, walking around with burdens because of the fact that they couldn't. We got transition out here twice. They're using transitioning, going through this transitioning, doing these spells or whatever the case in order to have an Ace of Pentacles, but it's causing nothing but conflicts and confusion. Okay, trouble coming out of the water. Then we got, look at here, lack of progress when it comes to getting someone to open up. Are they trying to get someone to feel sorry, self-pity, malicious gossip, breakdown, scandal? It's been hard for someone to get away from that too, as well as what I see. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, okay, moving forward. Somebody's upset with the Nine of Wands. Charming, heroic, energetic, rebellious, but they hot-tempered. Someone's upset with the Knight of Wands. They're wanting to move forward with some type of idea here, but you've isolated yourself. You might not even see this person trying to reach out or come towards you with the King of Pentacles in reverse because you don't feel secure around this individual. Okay, the Nine of Wands, again, there's a lack of passion. This is the reason why someone is not moving forward. Arrogant, reckless, and they are reckless and crazy about you. You're the Ace of Cups. You're the Empress. And they want you to come back or put you in a three-party energy. Look at here. I woke up this morning with some energies on me that was disturbing, honey. Very disturbing. I'm like, well, hold up. Am I asleep though? What is going on? So like I said, this person is either using voodoo dolls or they getting their person, one of their supplies to dress up and to look like you, to act like you, to put on your skin, so to speak, your persona, your spiritual energy here. And they will sexually abuse this individual. And this is all to get you to come back to a three-party energy. It's wow, sexual manipulation is what I just heard. I'm getting dizzy. Sexual manipulation. Sexual spiritual manipulation. Okay, that's been your message. I hope that it resonates. Please put your protection on. Your protection spells, your protection rituals, your protections. Look at here. Okay? Put it on you. Put the protection on you. Okay? For real. These mofos are off the chain. Let's take care of ourselves. I love you, and let's take care of ourselves before we try to take care of anybody else. What the hell is going on here, honey?